So Pam doesn't have anybody to role play with. That's not her fault, but it is her responsibility. It's not her fault, but it is her responsibility. I had nobody to role play with either. So what I did, I created Sarah and Steve. Now, these were my made-up friends. Now, Steve, and I didn't know Steve Johnson back then, Steve was an absolute legend. Sarah was a bitch. And Steve, when I role played with him, if I was on my way to work, I would just go, Steve, Ryan. It wasn't Swish at the time, but the old company, Swish Sales Coaching, how you been? And Steve would be like, mate, I'm good, thank you. How are you? And I'm like, fantastic, thanks so much for asking. Now, if you recall, a couple of days ago, you popped your details into our website with regards to finding out maybe how we might be able to potentially help you with some sales training. Does that ring a bell? And that was it. That was my role play with Steve. And then I'd go, Sarah, Ryan, Swish Sales Coaching, how you been? Busy. I'm like, okay, listen, I really respect that. So just to keep this efficient for the both of us, the reason for the call was a couple of days ago, you popped your details into our website about potentially finding out about how we might be able to assist you with some sales training. Does that ring a bell? No. And that was Sarah. That was my role play. I had one person that would give me some grief, and I had one nice and easy one. So two things you can do, Pam. You can make up some imaginary friends if you want, or you can leverage this community which we've created, and you can say, hey, is there anybody else in here that doesn't have anybody they role play with? Do you mind jumping on a call for 2 minutes at 8:58 every single morning? And we're going to do a quick back and forth role play so that I can harness this voice, these vocal cords, this tonality, these language patterns to the best of their ability before I speak to a real client.